Yeah, guys. Welcome to this stream. Well and truly delayed, I'm afraid. We're supposed to be earlier. Other things happened. Had to do other shit. Had to get some new specs as well today. Go and got those. I've tried to forget about that fucking shit show last night when it's not easy. Because I know I've got to come on here and have a fucking rant. So what can I do, guys? Utter shambles last night again, and our home form is well and truly fucking gone. Our unbeaten home form, that's gone. Forest, now Arsenal. No fucking fortress whatsoever, was it? Let's be honest. The two times I go to watch them, we were shit. Well, 3, including West Ham. Pathetic, guys. Pathetic. And I'm going to bring the article up, the page up. I've got a guest on. I will bring him on very soon. Mason, the Arsenal fan, but I'll bring him on very soon. I'm just going to obviously go through a lot of this, what I want to talk about. There's the score, Brentford 1, Arsenal 3. Looks so promising at one stage, 30 minutes, 1-0 up. Yeah, I think we started fairly well. We sort of like getting to Arsenal. We were, stopping them, frustrating them. Having too many chances and whatever. We sort of nullified them for a while. But it wasn't going to last, was it? And when we went 1-0 up, I kind of thought, well, yeah, let's go get more now, lads. Come on, let's get more. Raya almost gifted us another one. Sort of like just tipping it off his hands or whatever out of his hands and going behind, and he only just clawed it away off the line. Although it wasn't anyway over the line in the end. But yeah, it's a shame. If we'd gone 2-0 up, it might have been different. But then again, it might have been just as bad. Because we knew Arsenal would come back then anyway on being 2-0 down. But then they came back from 1-0 down. And, well, it was always going to happen, I think, unfortunately. It's inevitable with us at the moment. When we play, especially against these bigger teams, the big fellas, the giants, we are known to struggle. And we have beaten one or two big teams again. We beat Newcastle 4-2. What a great victory that was! Superb. Even though they dumped us out of the Carabao Cup as well, though. So. But yeah, we've had some good results. We've got a lot of goals in games. I mean, the Wolves, but then again, they're struggling. These teams we sort of thrashed have been struggling. The likes of Leicester, Wolves. Could only draw 1-1 with West Ham, which was disappointing. And they're in the bad way. They're in the shit way with Lopetegui. Yeah, we could only draw them 1-1. Which was pathetic at home, I thought. This is all last year, of course, but, it's fresh in my mind because it didn't seem long ago. And, I know we got these big wins. We've been entertaining. People said, yeah, we're entertaining. Going to Gtech, it's entertainment. Plenty of goals. But yeah, it's all right when it's going for us, when we're getting the goals, and then we're still conceding them, though. And I hear about all this shit about Fleck and that how many great saves he does and this and that. Yet he still concedes goals, no matter what you say. He's conceding them still left, right, and centre. And that first one he done, he should have tipped it round the post. out for a corner. Instead, he puts it straight back to Jesus to head in. That's shit. Pathetic goalkeeping. And this is why I wanted to see Valdemarsson. I thought, well, yeah. Flecken is going to be out now. Look, by looks of it, he's going to be injured. And we'll have Valdemarsson now. He's got to be better. He's a giant. He's a tall keeper. Bigger. You see Flecken compared to Flecken. Flecken is a short ass. And this other guy's a giant. He would have done better with that shot. I think he would have tipped it past the post or anything. But no, we keep going with him. We keep going. And Rorsleff as well. Fuck's sake. I can't get over this. We play the same shit over and over. And it's fucking us up. And you see it at the start there. Them out there training. We see them doing this. Oh, let's get behind the ball. Let's how we do this, defend. Does that need to be practiced, does it, to get loads of men behind the ball and fucking park the bus? Because at the end of the day, you've got to come out, you've got to attack. You won't score that otherwise, will you? How are you going to win games? You can't defend the whole fucking time. And it was like the fucking Alamo again, us trying to defend against Arsenal, giving them time on the ball. Nobody getting out to them, nobody fucking pressurising them. It's shit. It's not good enough. And, I know other Brentford fans, Bees fans that, are happy with the lot. They don't care. I don't give a fuck. We're in the Prem and we don't give a shit because we're not. We'll stay there. We get mid-table or something. We'll be safe. We'll be fine. But without wanting no ambition, where is the ambition? What are we trying to achieve, guys? Yeah, and I'm calling you out, Thomas. What are we trying to achieve? There's no ambition. We just want to be comfortable in the fucking Premier and welcome some of these teams, and we're too welcoming. It's too friendly. When we came up, we were stinging the hell out of teams. We were getting into them, pressurising them, not giving them time, and we forced ourselves onto them. Our strategies and tactics and whatever we were trying to do, we forced it back onto them. And after those 2 seasons that were pretty good, we were doing well, almost got Europe second season. Yeah, now it's gone back to shit. And last season, that was abysmal. Nearly, going down near the relegation zone. Fucking terrible. And I'm seeing signs of that again now. And people saying, "Oh no, we're different now. We're opened up. We're attacking. We're getting goals. Yeah, but we are conceding as well. Don't forget it. We're conceding them. That defence is not tight. It's not tight anymore. It's not stable. We have not got a good defence anymore. And until we sort it out, we won't. It's going to be the same shit. And we can force ourselves onto these smaller teams, these lesser teams, so to speak. But when we get to the bigger teams like Arsenal, we are done. We're absolutely done because this so-called entertainment and attacking goes out the window. We're trying to park the bus again. We're trying to, it's not fucking good enough. And I keep saying it. And Thomas, if you don't sort it out, I think you should go. And get the likes of Rorsleff, take them with you, and Flecken. He'd never be a good keeper as long as he's got a hole in his arse. No way. He's fucking shit. And no replacement for Raya. I'm sorry. Even though we saw what Raya had done, he was, fucked up a bit. I think he was a little bit nervous. First time playing against us, wasn't it, in the end? But, yeah, he did he did sort it out afterwards. He sort of got back, regained his composure and looked better after all that, after a fucking shaky start. And then could have gifted us the second. But, you know, to be honest, we wouldn't have deserved this if we'd won it. I don't think we would have deserved it. It just wasn't good enough. That performance, and yeah, great start. We done well, harried them to start with, but then after that, we gave up. Once they equalised, and then start the second half, we let them gain control. We laid off them. The usual shit, and getting behind the ball. Let's go at teams. We got to have a decent attack here. They must be pretty good, some of these players, to do this. And I don't know. I don't know where they are, though. I don't know. I see signs with some of these players, but there's no consistency either. And, I just want to see more. I want to see more ambition. I'm not like some of these other Bees fans that are just happy with it all, that with their lot here. But anyway, I've ranted enough and gone on enough, and I will just go quickly through this, and obviously our teams, and of course Flecken was in goal yet again. Rorsleff, yeah. Less said about him, the better. Lewis Potter, good at times. Some of these really played well to start with at times, but faded. And Norgard was decent again, good again. Collins most of the time. I don't know about Vandenberg. I don't get this guy. What is he? They're saying how great he was when he was on loan from Liverpool abroad somewhere. But I don't know. I ain't seen it here. I don't know what it is about him. I don't think he's that great. I don't know. I think we could get better than that. But still, now of course, Damsgaard. All at times really played well. Damsgaard, he's still too weak though. He could get hit or knocked off the ball too easily at times. As good as he is, he's got some ability, we know, but just too weak at times. And Bomo scored again, of course. Been linked with Arsenal, in fact, as we know. If he goes there, I don't know. We are done. If he does go, who knows? We don't know what's going to happen there. I know Thomas Frank has said he's not going to try and let him go. We're going to try and price him out of a move or whatever, or if we can, we're going to get a fair bit for him. But even he last night faded out of it, I'm afraid. Scored a goal, but then again did little else. Visser, totally gone, disappeared. I don't know what happened with him. He wasn't at the game, as far as I know. And Yarmulke, good at times. I think he's got something about in this guy. 25, just 25 still. He looks decent at times, but it's still not enough. And the subs were Mag Homer, came on for Damsgaard, of course, 75th. Didn't know what to make of him. He looked. I didn't think he was that special. Don't look great. He hasn't played much for us, but didn't look anything. I don't think didn't look great at all. He might need more games. Maybe got to be patient with him. Give him a chance, maybe. Kim Ji-soo, again, looked fairly good, composed when he came on. A lot to like about him. He looks decent. Obviously, Valdemarson, who I think should have been in goal, rather than Flecken. But there we go. We ain't seen enough of him. So when he came on, actually, the other game against Brighton, that last game, I thought he would seem pretty good. He'd done all right. But we just ain't seen enough of him. Jensen, he came back, of course, came on. And came on for Norgard in the 75th. So it's good to see him back. He adds a lot more to our midfield, of course, when he does. Of course, long throws as well. Did pose problems for Arsenal at times with his long throws, one or two of those. So Arthur, we ain't seen yet. We don't know what he can do. Shardy came on for this in the 75th and didn't really do much, I don't think. Not really. Didn't impose himself on the game. Meg Homer wasn't used. Yogan wasn't used, and Konak wasn't used. And of course, Arsenal, their team, Raya, first time against us playing. Urian Timber, of course, Calafiori. Lewis Skelly came on for him the 78th. A good young talent, young player, Lewis Skelly. Looks really good, but they seem to have a few Arsenal. Party, Saliba, Gabriel, Odegaard. Jorginho came on for him the 88th. Marino scored scored the goal there. Rice came on for him the 78th. Jesus again with another goal. Zinchenko came on for him in the 91st. Wanyeri, another great young talent they got. I'm really impressed with this young man. His quality, I've seen a lot of him. He looks a real player, a real baller. Trossard came on for him in the 78th. And Martinelli scored as well. Yeah, good goal as well. Bad defending again from us, I think, especially for the second and maybe the third. Defending was shit, but there we go. Trossard came on for Wanyeri in the 78th. Cabia, don't know much about him. Tierney, of course. I would take him at the B's in a shot. I think he's a great left back, and I think he's ruined him. Arteta's ruined him there. Great player, quality. But yeah, Rice and of course came on for Marino. Zinchenko came on for Jesus. Kirill. Jorginho came on for Odegaard. Neto and Lewis Skelly, of course, came on for Calafiori. I'll just quickly, I'll bring Mason on if he is still there. He is, so I'll bring him on. And then try and go through this a bit. I want to obviously go through the match report in a little while. But I'm going to find out what he's got to say about it or what he thinks. No doubt he is happy. I know he is. I know he's full of it now. And can come on here and wind me up, I suppose, if he wants to. But I'll bring him on now.
I would never wind you up, mate. I'd never wind you up. Don't worry about that, lad.
Okay. But no, man, I can take it. Fuck it, mate. I can take it. I'm a big man. I can take it, man. So don't worry. Don't worry, dude.
Yeah, but I can't lie. We didn't really play well, Mr. B. I can't lie to you, mate. I'm not too impressed with Arsenal right now, and I'm still not impressed with Arsenal. You know, even after that, like second half, not bad, but we're complacent, we're sloppy, and to be honest with you, it just all round performance wise, I wasn't a big fan of it. You guys could have, after that first goal, you guys really could have come at us, which I'm blaming David Raya for even that first goal, mate. I just had his footing is all over the bloody place, man. And that dude on the comments, mate, shut up, bro. I was in the back room and I could hear every single word, so shut your mouth.
Well, I think it's okay, the speaker on here and stuff. I don't think I've got an issue with it, but who is this bloke anyway?
I don't have a clue who he is.
Giga Chad.
But I could make out whatever. I could make out every word that you were saying.
Oh, cheers, bro. I'm glad, because if there was an issue there, I'd have to sort it out. But
No.
Carry on, bro. Anyway.
But yeah, like the thing is, like you guys really could have come at us. Bear in mind, it was a nice atmosphere. It was loud. You guys really make it a nice, proper, good atmosphere at Brentford. You know, like in some stages, like I went for the first game when Ivan Toney absolutely ripped us a new one, and you guys absolutely just dominated us basically. And I thought it was going to be like that after that first goal, mate. Honestly, I thought, here we go again. You know, I thought, here we go again. I was sitting there with my burger and thinking, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? But like, like you guys really could have got at us, but for some reason you didn't. And then all of a sudden, Jesus scoring meant I actually felt a bit better because I don't know whether you know the record that he hasn't lost every time he scores. So I was thinking, okay, cool. And then second half we come out well, but then again you guys sat back. Like it wasn't what I thought you guys were gonna do after getting that first goal, to be honest. I was quite disappointed, and I'm happy that we got 3 points. But to be honest, if you guys would have put it on us proper,
Yeah,
I don't see us winning that, bro. Honest to God, I don't see us winning that. If you guys would have put it on us, then no, I don't see us winning that, bro.
yeah. Well, that's what we seem to do, man. We give just well be Christmas still. We're giving out presents, and we'll let you come and beat us. We get the 3 goals against us and beat us. So
Oh, I do appreciate that. I needed that for Christmas.
yeah, man, I didn't, but there you go. Well, it's be a good New Year, start of a good New Year, and what's happened? We fucking lost again. But
Yeah, but you guys ain't a bad side. This is what I was telling you, like in the DMs, mate. Like you're not a bad side. Like you're a good, like Premier League, especially like you're known to be a Premier League side now. It's not like you come up and then come down. You come up and stayed up. You know, you ain't been down for all that time since you've come up, which has been a credit to use, to be honest with you, because you bring players like Tony, bring players like Raya. Obviously, I know I could hear your fans actually not giving him too much abuse last night, which was fantastic to hear and see, to be honest with you, because that just shows, obviously, he had such a shaky start, bear in mind. But honestly, you guys, in many ways, like gave him that respect because you know what he did for your club, which is good on you, to be honest. Some fans, obviously, Chelsea fans, Kai Havertz obviously gets a really, really bad reception when he goes to Stamford Bridge and that. But you guys made Raya. Obviously, thank you guys for that. So I appreciate that.
yeah, well, yeah, we did like him here. I mean, okay, I think he only made a couple of mistakes when he was with us. He didn't make that many. I mean, that thing he done last night, letting it in at the near post, he's done that before for us. So.
Yeah, that's the first time I've really seen that sort of thing from Raya. And I think you were right when you said earlier that it's the nerves, to be honest with you, mate, because it actually was. It seemed a lot. He was very, very nervous, and I could feel that the pressure was getting into him. And I think that did affect him, definitely.
Yeah, he's a quality keeper though, no doubt about it.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, we still should have got more off you lot for him. I still bang on about that. I hate that we only got 27 mil.
I know it's an absolute bargain. I can't believe it. Didn't Spurs put a bid in as well, which was much higher?
40 mil they would have paid us, man. Fucking you skin
Mate,
thing. You come
thank
in.
you so much.
Yeah,
Is it meant for a secret gooder or something?
I would have fucking bumped it up, mate. I'm fucking. I ain't gonna
I
fucking
know.
cheat.
I know. He's absolutely incredible.
But yeah, but no, it was a good start, promising start from us. But then again, it sometimes is, and then we tail off, we disintegrate, and it's like we've done against other teams, like taking the lead in against Spuds. Mentioning Spuds, we were 1-0 up there and still lost 3-1. So
yeah. Buds are an up and down team, though. You know, you never know what you're going to get with them. Even when we play them in January this month, actually, even when we play them, it's going to be obviously it's a derby. Same with you guys, it's a derby, and that like it's gonna form goes out the window most of the time. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one when they come to the Emirates. I can't lie.
Yeah, man, it's fairly soon, isn't it, that one?
Yeah, this month I know that, but we've got like 4 more games or 5 more games in front of that. It's crazy. After we go to Brighton at the weekend, then we're home for like 5 games.
Oh, right. Well, I think we got Southampton next.
Oh, you'll slap them, mate. Ramsdale pull off a couple of decent saves, but you'll slap them.
Well, you'd think so, but
you're a good enough team. Is it at the Saints?
I think it is there, isn't it? Because we beat them. Yeah. I know we beat them 3-1. I think it was 3-1 at the Gtech, I think.
Yeah, you guys will slap them, bro. You guys will beat them. Trust me, honestly. They do show up sometimes, but I don't think that. I think they're going down. We know this. Like, yeah, Arsenal fans are disappointed because I wanted them to stay up, to be honest, because we would have got a bit more money off of them if they stayed up with Rams.
Yeah, and then we got Plymouth in the FA Cup.
Mate, if only they would have kept hold of Rooney, you would have had an easy win there.
Yeah, mate, it still should be. We should be beating teams like that, really, in the FA Cup. But then again, you never know. It's the FA Cup, so anything fucking could happen, couldn't it? So,
Anything can happen.
yeah, man. And then look, City. Oh, we got City at home. Oh.
I think you'll beat them. Honestly, I do.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, that time we beat them, twice, and they were the champions, obviously, in a couple of seasons or so ago. And that was amazing. And then we started losing to them lately again now. So, I don't know. They're on the shit street a bit, but still. But they come out of it a bit now. But I think, as you say, maybe we can do them. We can beat them again. But
yeah, I think we've got City around this month as well, at some point as well. I know that.
Yeah, man. And then Liverpool as well. Oh shit. Yeah.
You got to beat them. Please do us a favour and just make the English title race a challenge again, please.
Well, we lost them at Anfield, though, man. But we didn't really turn up for that. I don't think it was only 2-0, but you know,
actually, we drew with them at the Emirates 2-2, and now we've got to go back to Anfield, which is obviously going to be, we ain't going to win there, so it'll be a 1 point, or they'll beat us probably, to be honest with you.
As I said in the chat, though, dude, right? We do need a lot of new players. We've got to sort this out, man. It's not good enough. We got to get some defenders in for a start. We got to get a right back and left back because they're always still out. Hickey, you're both still out. We can't get them back, so we need.
Yeah, the thing is, if you want to take Kieran Tierney, we're going to at least ask for about 30 million. I can't lie. I love Kieran Tierney, man. I loved when you bigged him up earlier because he is an absolute. He's a proper left back for me. Like, he's not always inverted rubbish like that. He plays the proper left back way. Like, and you saw it when we played. I think it was the League Cup or whatever. I think it was the League Cup that he played the game in, and he whipped it in. I think Saka. I think it might have been Saka who scored it, or like, you know what I mean. So he's proper left back, man. But sadly, I think he's going to leave and go probably back to Celtic. I can't lie.
Yeah, shame, man. But you would have actually have a proper left back there. But
yeah, I know.
I mean, that ain't no good, are they? Old Bart Simpson in there and BCO and Kirill, whatever. All shit, aren't they?
Yeah, mate. It's just one of them situations. Mikel, he needs to win something for me. I'll judge him at the end of the season, like I always say, but he didn't do enough. I blame it on the owners still. They didn't do enough. They buy some players and then they go, oh, we'll stop there. You know what I mean? That's what they'll do.
Yeah, bro, but I don't know. I think you probably do still need another striker at least as well.
Oh, 100%. We won't get it though. Bro, I'm telling you, this January transfer window, there'll be loads of, that AFC TV. Yeah. They'll be going, oh, Robbie. Robbie will be going, we'll be doing transfer daily every single morning, getting Arsenal fans all across the world all happy and that, for nothing to happen, man. I feel so sorry for the Gooners who watch that now. Because honestly, I remember when he was linking us with Higuain and all that, whoever was his sources, fucking hell, man. That was crazy. But no, honestly, we won't get anyone, bro.
But I mean, I see somebody saying about Tony, but then I think, you don't want to get Tony, do you? Bring him back here?
Nah, I wouldn't get Ivan Toney, to be honest with you. Like, the thing is with him, when I saw what he did to you guys in Brentford, I understood your anger and your pain, because despite him playing for you, and he's actually playing really well for you, he was doing that sort of thing, arrogancy, and he was trying to flirt with the big boys and that, and it weren't on at all. He should never have disrespected you guys at all, because you're not a bad club. Like, you're a proper Premier League established club. You're not an easy place to go, and you've got absolute ballers in your team. You know what I mean? And he was just one of them. But it was like he was thinking that he was bigger than the club and that. And that's something that obviously Mikel does not rate. Arsenal fans do not rate either. And it's just one of them situations where we won't go there, mate. Honestly, if we do, I'll be quite disappointed in Mikel, to be honest. I think Isak's the one I want, but Newcastle are going to absolutely try and rinse everyone for that.
Yeah, he was potentially Billy Big Bollocks a lot here, wasn't he? But
yeah,
and he's not, man. You know, be humble, like as old Haaland would say, be humble.
Oh yes. Oh, don't remind me of that one. Oh goodness me, he's gonna get humbled when he comes back to the Emirates. I'm telling you. This is gonna get clipped now. You've got a clip. There you go. You've got a clip to put on.
No, I ain't got a clip.
When Haaland scores a hat trick, you've got a clip there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you could come out with that shit, man. Fucking arsehole, man.
Oh no, I can't stand that guy, honestly.
But we got Palace as well. That's we beat them. That was the first game of the season. We beat them 2-1.
Yeah, Palace again. Like, God, we beat them. I think it was 5-1. And to be honest with you, it wasn't a 5-1 game. To be fair, again, like I don't know what is going on this season, but we're not at our best, and it's really weird because with City capitulating like they did, why haven't we took advantage of it? Why haven't we stood up and gone for it? If that makes sense. Instead, Liverpool, they've got an established team who's won the Premier League with Klopp. Like Slot has literally came in and slotted in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing with them. Look, like when people are saying like, Slot's only had 6 months, but he's got an established side who's playing a tactics, probably what they all like to play, because they're playing a little tiki-taka possession stuff. And this is the thing, like they're loving life at the moment, Liverpool fans, and too right they should be, because literally Klopp has obviously helped with the process, trying to at least, because he got them all to sing him last season at the end of it. And to be honest, he's done bloody brilliant. Oh, you'll beat Spurs at home, come on.
Yeah,
beat Spurs, man.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. You know, 1-0 up against them away at that fucking music stadium, and we still lost.
I know. It's a bloody music stadium, fucking American football stadium as well. Yeah. It's all sorts.
Yeah, man. They say they got a logo of a cock on the ball. That pretty much says it all about them, doesn't it?
I know. They've even took the Tottenham Hotspurs out of it now.
Yeah.
Next season, so it'll literally just be a cock and ball. It's lovely stuff watching it from North London, the red half. Anyway, lad, I can't lie.
Oh God, we got hammers as well, man.
Don't worry. We took Rice off them lots of them. They've now suddenly got an imaginary rivalry with us since we took Rice off them. But you'll beat them there. They haven't been great. That's the thing, and I think their manager. Hopefully, when is this game? February or March?
Yeah, February, mate. Yeah.
February. As long as they've got their manager still in place by then, you guys will be all right. Trust me.
Yeah, old sloppy Teggy, he might still. And then Leicester, we thrashed them 4-1. I got the old horseman there, horse face. He's there, and he rude. Old Red Rum, his manager.
Yeah, with Rude, I like him, but he's got to have this transfer window. So depending what he does in this is depending on how the situation will be. To be fair, like I can see them going back down. To be honest with you, with or without Rude.
Yeah. A lot of these are winnable for us, to be honest. You got Everton as well. So
Everton at home, that's good. That's good that you're at home. They'll come and sit back though. They'll literally do what you guys did, sit back. But if you guys crack them down, you'll beat them. You'll 100% beat them. We just couldn't fucking finish against them. You guys got a proper finisher. Like we've got Jesus who pops up bloody during Christmas and Easter, but that's about it.
He lose absolutely nothing, old Jesus.
Literally. Honestly, this is when he comes about. Christmas and bloody Easter. Like, we won't see him now.
Yeah, while he's doing it, you're happy, don't it? Well, while he's knocking them in, putting them in.
But then I watched the interview with Mikel Arteta after the game, and this annoyed me because the reporter literally said, "Oh, with the Jesus scoring at such a crucial time now, I'm guessing that you don't need anyone in the January transfer to get a striker." And I was fuming because he was like, "Oh, we'll see. I don't think I just want to focus on my players and all that." So he was doing the normal tactics what managers do, and I didn't like it, mate. Honestly, I didn't like what I heard from that, and I'm really annoyed with the reporter. Like, because they question that quickly, and it just goes to show that, like, if we were, like I always said at right start of the season, if we don't get a striker, someone also to help out Saka because in case he gets injured like this, thank God that we've got Ethan. But you remember he's only 17. He absolutely done bits last night. I was really impressed, but then again, we can't rely on a 17-year-old out throughout the rest of the season, you know, because Saka ain't going to be back until March. And if, like, we're not going to rush him like Chelsea, say with Reece James. But I'm really digging for Chelsea today, you know. I'm really proper going for them.
But on there being Billy Big Bollocks, wasn't he? Keeping on about
it. Mate. Honestly.
You up with it, yeah.
Yeah, but you'll beat Everton 100%, mate.
Yeah, man, I hope so. Yeah, I really do. Because a lot of those are winnable. It's just I'm just fearing about our team, mate. I don't know what's going on with them sometimes. They can be so great at times. You know, there's so much inconsistency still. You know, we're up 1 minute, we can beat teams really well, and then down the next. With the next one, we out of it. You know, we don't play. We don't turn up.
Yeah, didn't you play Brighton before us?
Yeah, 0-0.
Was that 1-1 or 0-0?
Brighton nearly in that game.
Was it 0-0?
Yeah, it was 0-0. And we had a goal disallowed. Visser inches offside, only inches offside.
Was that at the Egg Place?
Yeah.
All right, because obviously we've had you guys away, and then we've got Brighton away as well at the weekend. So we play Brighton on Saturday, which I think is a bit annoying that we've got to play them so early again. Like pretty quick within our games.
They might have Welbeck back there to play against you, not it?
No. I've already checked Welbeck. Welbeck will not be a part of that team, which I'm happy about because I really rate the guy. I absolutely love Welbeck. Like, if I even now, I would get him into Arsenal with a flick, like literally a click of my fingers. I'd get him into Arsenal if he was fully fit. I'd bring him in, mate, because he is a goal-scoring machine at times, honestly.
Was he 30 something now? 35?
Yeah, he's like 30 something. Yeah, exactly, and he's still producing what not many can. You know, not many are up there producing what he can time and time, which personally I think he's a fantastic player, and I would probably not now that he's injured, but when he's a full fit player, like he's quality.
Yeah, I said to him, we would take him, we'd love him at the Bees, man. We need a proper finisher. We really do need an actual finisher, and we even said about Chris Wood as well.
Chris Wood's quality. I like Wood. Yeah, Chris Wood's quality.
Yeah, I think he's great. He's great at Forest. You know what he's doing. He's like 30 something as well, but he's still banging them in. So, you know, you do need a proper finisher, man. A fox in the box.
You do. Well, somehow Jesus was literally a poacher yesterday, which I couldn't bloody believe. It's not ideal. Well, it was ideal yesterday because we won, but to be honest with you, we ain't going to get that striker. I know it for a fact because now he's scoring goals. He'll then go off of form again and then rise in Easter. No pun intended. And then... you know what I mean?
I was going to say, we don't need a striker now.
Exactly. This is the thing. That's what will happen. That's what will happen. I'm predicting the future. You know, that is legit what will happen, and it will be the same old again.
Yeah, we've done that before. He said all that bollocks before, hasn't he?
Yeah, this is the third season being back in the title race again, you know? And again, we just haven't got the players again to push it over the line. We need someone who is a natural poacher, finisher, goal scorer, who can get that goals time and time again, but it's not looking good. I can't lie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And Villa there as well. Got them in March.
Villa's a tough game. Villa's very, very tough. They ended our title race at one stage.
Yeah, Mr. Emery. Good evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
A top manager, though, and you lot fucking take piss out of him, didn't you?
Oh, mate, don't get me started on that. Well, look at it. Think of it this way: the owners didn't back him, but obviously now they're backing Mikel. So it's like, what, you know what I mean? It's just wrong place, wrong time for him. Great manager, absolutely love what he's doing at Villa. Quality guy, and yeah, I wish him all the best. I ain't got no hostility towards him at all, mate. Honestly, I'm sweet with Unai Emery. He didn't give me great times, but he wasn't given the funds and that to really do his stuff. He was literally getting bought to players that even he said that he didn't even want. He wanted Zaha, and they ended up buying Pepe. That just goes to show.
Yeah. Do you think he was underused or not properly used there, Pepe? I thought he was actually a really good player.
He was a very, very good player, but I think he was not rightly. I think the price tag put a massive hit on him. Like as soon as you saw that price tag, obviously it was crazy money at the time. Obviously we were seeing what Jack Wilshere goes for, etc., etc. But it was crazy money. But you put that price tag on him, and he just did not perform to it. But to be honest with you, I didn't think he was that sort of a player. I think we bought him for 70-something mil, and I don't think he was a 70-something mil pound player, to be honest with you. And I think really what we should have done is still buy him, and he probably still would have been at the club today playing him for Saka, who's obviously injured now. But we should have bought him for about 35, 40, because whereas he was killing it wherever he was, obviously I did watch him quite a few times, but for his previous club before joining us, at the time of being linked with him, but I still did not think he was that sort of player to just, you know what I mean? But he was a decent player. I'm glad that he's obviously playing football now, and I still follow him on Instagram. I can't lie. He's a quality guy as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he is. So we've got Bournemouth there as well. I mean, one of the teams we actually beat. I mean, they're going so well. Iriola, what a job he's doing, man. He's been a great manager there.
Yeah, I can't really speak on that. That's Bournemouth's a touchy subject. I have to say the sea's lovely there, but that's about it. The ground I can't stand. It's too small. No, I'm joking. Bournemouth, where it is that obviously 13 million, sorry, 13,000 packed stadium or something. It's small, it's pressurising, and referees do us over in Bournemouth, so let's not mention that.
Yeah, mate. But I mean, you got to give them credit. I mean, they're a hell of a team. What they're doing is amazing. Do you think they can get a top 10, 5 finish or top 6 or whatever? Get Europe maybe.
To be honest, Bournemouth obviously, despite beating us this season, I like what they're doing, and they're doing the fact that Premier League. That's one of the reasons why Premier League once upon a time was the best league in the world. Where you compare it, as in obviously German Farmers League most of the time, and then where you had these sort of Bournemouths, Brentfords, Brightons coming up doing stuff. Leicester at the time when they won the league, it was all just mental because you just didn't know what on earth was going on. You had so much. It's over the years now. It's like last season, obviously promoted teams that year went straight back down again, and it may end up same as this year, even though it would be nice for an Ipswich to stay up, but we all see what other teams could do to them, And that just makes me worried and think Bournemouth are a great side, and I would love them. I would love them to continue doing what they're doing right now because it makes the league competitive. And bear in mind, we lost to them, but it just interested in the Premier League. Same with Brentford. I do see you guys being all right. I've said that to you on DMs, man. Like you're a good established Premier League side, and this is what. Obviously you need to have that ambition, and I love your ambition from you, mate. You're one of the most ambitious people I've ever met, and that's talking about even like Chelsea, United, City fans. Well, I don't know many of them, but apart from Big Steve YouTube, I'll big up you. But like like other than that, like you've got that ambition which I love. And so too, right, you should be going for that like Europe spot. It's a competitive league. Anyone could do anything in this league. It's a magical thing, and hopefully now that obviously City could end up being back again, but at the moment they're a little bit slumbered. Anyone could just do anything. I wouldn't be surprised if even Nottingham Forest continue their form and even get champions. Like you just don't know with this. Like this season's going to be wild. Brentford could even get higher up. Like we're sitting here now talking, and I know you were angry earlier about it, and you're probably still fuming with it after last night, being there, watching it and that. And I left the ground probably same as you did. I left the ground quite angry with my team as well because I didn't like some of what I saw out there. But at the end of the day, it is difficult. And I do think you guys will be fine, man. Honestly, Thomas Frank has done you guys proud, and I do think, obviously, if Big Ange gets sacked, then Tottenham will come and knock him, by the way.
Yeah, to be honest, man, I mean, because like last season, I was going at him a lot, actually, Thomas, last season. I really didn't know what he was trying to do. It was playing the same way, not trying to change it. He was set in his ways, like he was not like he used to be, where he keeps getting his board out and changing it and changing tactics, strategies all the time. He was set in one way, playing one way, and it wasn't working, and he wouldn't change it. And I kept thinking, well, why are you not changing it, Thomas? We need to do something different here, man. We need to. It's not working out. And then, okay, this season, we're sort of like playing at times, playing well, getting plenty of goals. We're sort of on the attack a bit more at times. Because, generally we're parking the bus. I think we done that too much again yesterday against you lot, parking the bus again, getting behind the ball.
Yeah, especially when you already went 1-0 up. I was quite surprised, mate, when you guys obviously went 1-0 up and then didn't capitalise on that, because you guys eventually could have got that second, even though Raya made a mistake and then obviously cleared it off the line, which...
Yeah.
Goodness me, when I watched that back on TV, I was absolutely gobsmacked.
Yeah, I know. But we've got no outball though. That is the problem. When we're clearing it back to the opposition. We're clearing it back to you lot all the time. It's nobody to go out the other end, to get out the other end and do anything. It's just no, it's not good enough. I don't like it, man.
I do agree with you. The last thing we would, like, if you pressure us, that's when we crack, if that makes sense. Like teams even Bournemouth at times will pressure on us and that. That's how they probably cracked us as well. Brighton will probably do the same, try and pressure us back and try and capitulate, like try and make us try and be what we do to teams at times, But yeah, you guys, like I keep saying, I know it seems bad at the moment, and I know it will get better for you. Trust me on that. Even if Thomas goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just don't know who we get if he does go, man. I mean, I was saying about Mark Robbins there, but he's going to Stoke apparently. Or he has.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that, to be honest with you.
But I rated him, man. I don't know why Coventry got rid of him. I really don't. I don't understand. But he
they've got Frankie Lampard now, haven't they?
Yeah, good luck, Coventry. Yeah.
God,
he's really going to do something with you, isn't he? Crikey, yeah. He'll be off again, being out the door. He's used to getting the sack more times than Father Christmas, isn't he?
But, no, honestly.
But anyway, man, we're going to do what we're going to do. I'm going to do ratings of the teams, our players and yours. You can rate yours as well, or you can, if you want to rate some of our players, and then I'm going to bounce, man, because I've been on here a little while. I think what's it, an hour or so, something like that. But
no, I won't judge any of your players apart from the goalkeeper, as obviously I'm a goalkeeper myself. I'm a goalkeeper myself, mate, and you were totally right what you said about him. That goal, Jesus Christ, with the Jesus. I'll let you start. Obviously, go for it, mate. Honestly,
fuck's sake, man. I keep saying about this guy that he's just not good enough. He ain't good enough, and why we got him, I don't know. I just don't understand it. Replacing Rayo, you want to get a good keeper to replace Rayo, who was superb for us most of the time when he played. This guy, okay, I keep seeing stats. They're saying, "Oh, all the saves he's done, all the brilliant saves and whatever." But how about all the goals he's still letting? He's still letting them in. He's not saving everything. So, I think, fuck those stats. I don't want to know. I want to know about him keeping clean sheets. He's kept, 2 maybe? Is it 2? All season. We drew with Everton.
Yeah, I think it's around 2. You don't keep too many clean sheets.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't rate him still, Mason. And, I want him gone, to be honest. And I'm only going to give him about a 2. And he's lucky to get that.
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, mate, as a goalie myself, we pride ourselves in keeping the ball out of the net, and when you make a save, the reaction's got to be push it away from your goal as far as fucking possible, especially if you're given an opportunity. I know Jesus is one of them false 9, like inverse, like whatever it is, strikers like false 9 and all that. But no, when you're being a goalkeeper, you got to push it out, even if it means getting rid of a group for a corner. Like, he's scared to compete with corners at the moment because obviously you know what we're about. But in that situation, you've always got to push it away from your goal as far as possible. Never push it directly towards the attacker or towards the defence even, because it ends up ricocheting and it goes everywhere, And for that, I agree with you too, mate, honestly.
Yeah, man, that's what he should have done. He should have pushed it around the post all day long.
He should have, 100%.
But, we're still going to keep going with him. I don't know why, but until we get a better keeper, we're done, I think, with our goalie. So, and that Rorsleff, oh, fucking hell, I don't get it. I don't get this man playing. He's one of the worst.
Is that the right back by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he got absolutely turned over by Ethan Wanyeri. Oh, my goodness me. Like,
yeah. Player he is, man. A baller. Total baller.
Top baller. But don't be too harsh on this guy, because I know Ethan, he is a quality player, and sometimes it's not your day. And to be honest with you, most of the players, like some of ours in the bloody first half, to be honest, and some of the second half, were probably hanging a little bit because it was New Year's Day. I know I certainly was, and I was only bloody watching the game, mate.
Yeah, man. But I just don't rate him. I know apparently they're playing him out of position. That's what I'm led to believe. And he should be really sort of a winger rather than a wing back or whatever. But he still don't look good. I mean, apparently he's been with us since about, I think he was age 8 or something at the club, apparently. But so what? If you're not a good player, what the fuck does it matter with that? And I'm only going to give him a 1. So I just don't rate it.
Oh wait, is this your? Oh yeah, this is your right back. So this would have been Martinelli up against him. Yeah, Martinelli. Yeah, Martinelli done really well against this guy. Yeah, I wouldn't give him high. I'm not going to comment on this one. I'm not a right back.
Yeah, a lot of people say I'm being harsh and that, but I'm not. I just know this. He ain't a proper player. And
I don't think you're being harsh. Martinelli has not been good for us, and to be honest, when you see my ratings, you'll soon find out why. I'll tell you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Lewis Potter though, I don't. He's not really a left wing back. He's not. I don't think why he's playing him there. I mean, he's better going forward, better sort of. But then again, I think he weren't great last night. I don't think he was that. Now and again, he showed glimpses.
Was that the one who? Is that the left back who Ethan just ran right around at times? Yeah, he's
a left. Not Not his
Yeah,
position.
if it's not his position, then that's like you can't really judge him too much on it. It's like Lewis Skelly. Like when he plays left back, I'm thinking, huh? Like me, I'm like, what? But he seems to be settling in, which I don't understand. Mikel seems to have this ability just to change players' positions from like a flick of their switch. Like Calafiori's never played left back, and then all of a sudden he's playing for Arsenal and he's in left back. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it. I do like him. Though. I think there is something about him. He looks good. We got him from what was it, Hull, 2 or 3 seasons ago. He's actually starting to do something now, though. I think he's showing some of his promise, his ability. So for that, at least I'll give him a 5, but because it wasn't his best night, he didn't do that much. So yeah, just a 5. And of course, the rest of the defence, Collins, I think he's had a good season though. Nathan Collins.
Yeah, he seemed to at
But,
times in that game he seems to quite easily like shut off Jesus. Like to be honest with you, and he seemed to get stuck in. That's what I like about a defender. If you get stuck into it, and he did for part of that game. Again, like he's not a bad player to be honest with you.
yeah, I thought to start with he looked a bit shaky when he first came and didn't do great, but I think now he's showing what he's about, and he's a good player, and he plays for Ireland, of course, Republic of Ireland. But yeah, I'm going to give him about 7, I think. And he does get goals as well. He scored a few goals for us this season as well. So
Yeah. He's a good wee player. I remember seeing him quite a bit on Match of the Day, to be honest.
yeah, I think a 7 for him there. And Vandenberg, though, I don't get this. I don't get this bloke. Why we got him from Liverpool? Apparently, he looked so good on loan abroad somewhere. I can't remember where they said he was, but apparently he was playing really well. But I don't see it, and I don't think he was that special last night either. I'm only going to give him about a 4. I'll give him a 4. I don't think
I
he was that.
can't really comment too much on this one. I probably had a bit too many beer by this
Yeah,
point, seeing some of these players.
yeah, man. But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know if we got him permanently. I think we have from Liverpool, but I don't know if we haven't. I'd send him back to be honest. Um, but anyway, let's move on to Norgard. Good player, decent player. Been here so long now, a while now. Hardly been that bad for us. Really give a shit performance for us most of the time. He's been really good. So I thought he looked fairly good last night again. I don't think he done that much wrong. I'll give him about a 7, I think.
Yeah, I'd say probably 7, possibly just a little bit higher, so probably 7.5. It was decent. He's a decent player. This is the thing. Like you've got these talismans, like these players who can proper turn up for games and that. Again, you're gonna have these off nights. I know. You're probably thinking I've seen many of these off nights, and trust me, as an Arsenal fan, I've seen off nights as well, mate. Like trust me, it's been. It's been painful these last couple of seasons where I'm happy to be in this title race, etc. Like it's painful, you know. Having this literally the club literally give you so much hope for them not to then fulfill your hope and that like it's just you know what I mean. But he's a quality player and hopefully he goes far. How old is he?
Oh God, he's one of the older ones, experienced ones. I think he's
Yeah.
20s. I think.
Yeah, he's got to be mid-20s coming on,
Yeah,
surely.
he's
Yeah.
like 28, 29, something like that. But
Yeah, good player to be
yeah,
honest with you. He's a quality, decent player.
Danish international and everything. So yeah, but yeah, I think he's really good. And yeah, now of course, I think he was a little bit invisible at times. I don't think he done that much sometimes, but he's had a fairly decent season. Yeah, now in this game, though, I don't think he was done enough. I think only give him about 5. I don't think.
Yeah, I didn't really see too much of him to be honest, but nah, I don't know. Yeah, probably a 5 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was that great. He's had a decent season as well, though. He's been pretty good.
Yeah, he has, but he's stood up in games, to be fair.
Yeah, Damsgaard as well. He's been really good this season. I think he's had probably his best season he's had since he's joined us. But he's just too weak still, though. He does get knocked off the ball easily, unfortunately. But he's got ability. He has got skill. Good, decent pass for the ball. Can thread the ball through. I'll give him a 7. I think. Still think he was fairly decent last night.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, about 7. And then Bomo, well, looked good. Got a goal to start with. I think faded, unfortunately. But then I think he sort of give up because the rest of the team nearly give up as well when you were in front. And that's the time we started really playing and like 3-1 down. And well, you let us do it. You were controlling it anyway, let's be honest. So you let us knock it about more and do more because you knew we wouldn't get through anyway and score. So, but yeah, I thought he was good with a goal. Okay, yeah, probably Raya should have saved it really, but I think he was good again. I'm going to give him an 8 because I do rate this guy. He's class. He's a baller, you know. You lot looking at him and others as well. So yeah, I'll give him an 8. Probably the man of the match, to be honest. Not many others. So I'll give him an 8. I think Visser was crap. I think he was shit. He didn't do nothing. Shame, because I know he can. I know he's got the ability. He can get about the pitch and Harry and, you know, the pressure.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic player. To be honest with you, I would take obviously Isaac like any day this week. To be fair, but let's be real, Arsenal ain't going to pay 150 M's for him. But I don't think we're going to go in for him this January. I don't think Brentford will allow that at all. I think you said it that Tommy Frank has already said they're not going to accept like anything out of the ordinary. Obviously, we already got Raya for the cheap price. So whatever's next, Jesus me, you guys are going to be wanting a fortune. But to be fair, I don't know. Maybe we're just that sort of teams that we'll just treckortrade.com. You know, maybe we'll just give you KT as well. You know, we might throw in a Trossard there as well. You know.
Oh yeah, that'd be all right. We'd take him, mate. Yeah, definitely.
No, you know, maybe it'll be a little trade. Like we take him, you guys get Trossard. You know, it could be that sort of tracker trade. You know, it could be interesting. We could build a very good friendship here.
yeah. Well, maybe we can bring the best out of Trossard. You know, he's not doing it for you.
100%, mate. Trossard, fantastic super sub for us. When he was at Brighton, obviously he played all the time and he done really well. But for us, I do think he should have getting more game time. When Martinelli's not playing well, he then seems not to be playing well. That left-hand flank for us seems to be the sloppiest at the moment, you know. And it's disappointing. Very disappointing.
Yeah, man. I hear you. And Visser, as I say, though, was invisible last night. He just didn't do anything last night, I don't think. Which is a shame.
Yeah, he's another player who I was shocked, actually. Didn't really show up, to be honest.
No.
He's the winger, isn't he?
Well, I think really he's a centre forward, really.
He's centre forward, yeah, he's centre forward. But to be honest with you, again, like he didn't do too much. So that's the thing. Like it was disappointing because normally I'm sure he still when you guys got promoted. Was he at your team?
Yeah, I think we signed him when we got promoted. Yeah.
I'm sure he ripped a right back a new one. I'm sure it was like.
Yeah.
I can't remember who was that right back. I think it might have been either possibly even bloody Callum Chambers. To be honest, like it was someone ridiculous because we had so many. I remember that game because we had so many injuries leading up to that. It was the first game of the season. We were just oh mate, it was the start of the worst start of our history. I believe it was.
Yeah, but unfortunately he wasn't at it last night, so I can only give him. I'm only going to give him I'll give him a 6 for an effort. He did put in an effort at times, so I'll give him a 6. But no more. And look, I think there's something about this guy that he looks good. Does some good touches, and It's good play and good passing at times. I know I think there's more to come. I ain't seen not all of it from him yet. I think he's only 25 still as well. You know, he's played.
Yeah, I believe so.
Ukrainian team.
Yeah.
I hope we keep him. I hope we do. I hope he stays. I thought he was good again. I'd give him about 7 last night.
Yeah, I think he's a fantastic player, to be honest with you. He'll improve for you guys. I know. Like it's early days for him, I believe. So you just got to give him time. To be fair, he's a better Ukrainian than the English in West London, should we say?
Yeah, for sure. But going on to the subs, I think Magoma came on, and I thought he looked poor, mate. Magoma. I know it's probably his first sort of game, maybe. I don't know. I think he has played 1 or 2 Carabao Cups, maybe something.
Oh God, that's a mad one to throw him into, a 3-1 down against the Arsenal. You know, I think that's bad managing decision there. I'd be not happy with my manager if he chucked that sort of, you know what I mean? If he's only played 2 Carabao Cup games, then that's a bit mental putting him in that situation, you know.
Yeah, bro. I can't really. I shouldn't really be too harsh on him. I've got to have patience, I think, because, as you say, it's a bad game to throw him in. And but unfortunately, I'll give him an average mark about 5 because, you know, that's all I can give him, really. Didn't do enough.
Yeah, I do think none of the real subs for you guys really made that sort of impact. Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Thank you.
Happy New Year, bro. Yeah, lads, hope you're doing well, yeah. Happy New Year. Yeah, man. We're doing fine. And we'll move on now to Kim Jisoo, who I think looks really good. I like what I see about this young man. He's only 20. Hasn't quite got into the Korean national full team yet. He's been on the brink of it, apparently. He's been in the squad. He's played for the under-21s. He looks very composed, what I've seen of him when he's come on. So I think we got a good player there. He played in the
B. Whereabouts does he play? Sorry,
he's centre back. I think he's
centre
right.
back, yeah.
Centre back.
Yeah, to be honest, that's your weakness at the moment. Your attack seems to be decent at times. Obviously, some of the players that obviously, as you said, did fade, but bear in mind, like that happens in games. To be honest with you. But yeah, that centre back who did come on, yeah, he seems to still, like, we could have ended up scoring a lot more if it weren't for your defender coming on. To be honest, he looks like a decent young man, and yeah, I'm sure that it'll go quite far for you guys. You've got a history of bringing some decent young players and quite a few gems, you know.
And sending them on though, that's the problem as well.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you know, like he probably will with Mbomo. That's still going to if he goes to you lot or anywhere else. So we're going to send him, no doubt.
David Ray will be on the phone. Was Ray them two were at the same team at the same time?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Ray will be on the phone. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get him in. Not getting him cheap, all right, Mason. So fuck off about that.
Like I said, we could do a little trick or trade with old Trossard if you want.
You got to spend a bit more of your fortunes this time. I'm sorry.
What about a loan move? A loan to buy, and we'll put it on again. We'll do it again. Ray all over again. No, to be honest with you, that to me, like, we should be paying you. Surely you've got a clause in, like, surely you've got something in if we win the Premier League with him, like, within the next, probably this season or last, really.
We still made more for him because I think we only bought him quite cheap from. Where was it we bought him from? Was it? I know he played over at Peterborough for a little while, Raya.
He was at Blackburn at one point.
Blackburn,
28 or 29, I believe now.
Yeah.
And he's coming into his prime. He's coming into it because goalkeeper's prime. I always say this: goalkeeper's prime is between around 30 onwards. That's their prime.
Yeah, and I think we only did get him for about 3 million or so, something cheap, and so we had made money off of him. So we had made more than we paid. But
yeah, you should have probably made a lot more. To be honest, I can't believe you rejected Spurs. To be honest, mate, I thank you guys every single day for it. My Brentford mate knows that as well. He knows I always say every time Raya makes a save or anything decent comes out of him, I'm like, oh, you guys, thank you so much for not sending him to Spurs.
Yeah, but we didn't make enough out of him, unfortunately. Anyway, got to try and forget about it. No, I probably won't, mate. I'm sorry, but you know,
it'll be reminded to you every time he plays against you now.
Yeah, okay, man. Okay.
You got to come back to the Emirates at one point.
Yeah, true, but not for a while.
Not for a while yet.
But anyway, getting back to this, I'll give him a 7. I think Kim. I think he looked good when he come on, Kim GC, for the little time he was on.
Yeah, he was decent. Yeah.
And Jensen, I always think he improves our midfield quality. Jensen, you know, I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, definitely does.
That long throw, putting pressure on you with him, wasn't he?
The thing is, he's a very top player, to be honest with you. I like him. I rate him highly, and when he came on, to be honest, he looked to give us a little bit more of a press, if that makes sense. But yeah, he's a good midfielder, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, this guy Arthur, I don't know a lot about. He still ain't even played for us yet. So he knows I don't know much about him, to be honest, but could be another good one. Got to see more.
Yeah, you guys seem to, like I say, you guys have got some gems hidden, to be honest. You guys have always proved that, even when you were in the Championship and that, you still had those little gems, you know, which made you obviously come to the Prem.
Yeah, man, and Shardy, I don't know, ain't turned up since that hat trick. He got the hat trick he got against Leicester, the old smooth operator. Yeah, man. But you know, he ain't done nothing since then much. You know, I don't know what it is. He looked good. He looks decent at times. He's got raw pace and ability. He just needs more consistency, I think.
Yeah, he's like the Martinelli for us, really. Martinelli just doesn't seem to be as consistent as he is now. Like he was proper on fire, but no, not anymore, mate. It's hard. It's hard to watch at times.
Yeah, man. But I'll only give him about a 5. I think didn't do enough. Mick Homer didn't play. Yogan and Konak. Neither of them came on. So, but anyway, getting on to your team, mate. I'll let you fire away there, bro. With your team.
Oh God, Raya. What can I say? After a little shaky start, could have been 2-0 down with the fault. To be honest with you, mate, it would have been terrible for him to concede that, and that would have probably ruined him. But thankfully, he had the absolute desire to get back and just get it off the line. It was nowhere here in the end, but to be honest with you, wasn't his best game, but then wasn't his worst, because he did a couple of amazing sort of passes, etc., which really set us up. So I'm probably going to give him a standard 5. I think that's probably one of the most interesting games that he's had for us this season. Timber, disappointed that he got a yellow card, because that obviously means that he misses the next game against Brighton, and Partey goes back to right back, it seems. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. To be honest with you, Timber, I'll probably give him a 5 as well. Standard, to be fair, didn't play too badly. Wasn't really at fault for the goal we conceded. To be honest, it was obviously the captain's fault, sadly. But yeah, standard for me, man. Calafiori, I like him, decent player. But again, wasn't at his best, and obviously he's coming back from injury. But I can't lie, I prefer Skelly in that position. And like, Calafiori isn't a established left back, and I know Skelly isn't either. But at the end of the day, he isn't. To be fair, it is what it is. But he is a decent player, and I do think he will fulfil his time at Arsenal, and for that, I'm probably going to give him a standard 5 as well. Weren't too bad coming on, being back after so long for injury, so it's decent. Partey, I know that I'm going to rip into him after the Brighton game if we lose that, because he'll be right back. So let me be nice to him. I can't lie, I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a 7. It's probably one of my higher ratings. Weren't too bad. I think if Brentford, obviously, if you guys would have come at us, I think it would have been a long day for him. Was a bit shocked, obviously, Rice not feeling too great, I don't think. So that's why he wasn't starting from the beginning. But for Partey, he was a decent player. He's obviously a quality player, but I can see him possibly leaving either this month or next, or in the summer, which his time's probably ending at Arsenal, to be honest. You can see sometimes when he'll have a good game, like a good few games like this, and then obviously it'll be a sloppy game again. But yeah, 7, man. He's a decent player. I like him and all that. Oh God, Saliba. Saliba, oh man, Rolls Royce, man. I love him.
Oh, man. Baller.
Absolute baller. I can't lie, without him and the next man, Gabriel, like, bro, without them two at times, like, we probably would never.
You know, yeah.
They're a complete double act, and to be honest with you, they're a perfect partnership. Like, where I'm gonna do these ratings at the same time, both Saliba and Gabriel. I feel like they should be together, to be honest with you, mate. And I'm gonna give them both a nice 8, despite the first goal. Obviously, it was actually no. I'm being harsh. I'm being very harsh. Actually, no, 8. 8's a good one. Yeah, I'm being 8 because fair enough the goal, but obviously, as I will refer back when I do Odegaard, I don't want to diss Odegaard, but I have to on this occasion for the goal. And with these two, they are just the proper partnership. You know, like the back in the day, obviously there was Nemanja Vidic and Ferdinand. You just knew them two. It was going to be a long day as a striker, a long ass day. You know, coming against them two, and that's what it's like with these two, to be honest. And where Saliba does all that technical, does all the jobs, the dirt bits and that. Gabriel proper then sticks it on someone, like he's the muscle behind it, etc. But then Saliba can throw shots as well. Between the two of them, it's just an absolute scene to watch. And I am so worried, man. So worried that we're going to lose Saliba or Gabriel or both of them at one stage. And to be honest, 8 for me, mate. They are unbelievable players.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm scared in case one of them goes, the other one will not be the same.
That's backbone. Yeah, brilliant.
100%. Oh, Captain Odegaard. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm snotty.
Gave away the ball. I didn't even expect it to be him. Someone next to me said, "You do realise who that is?" And I went, "What do you mean, who?" And he went, "Do realise that's Odegaard?" And I was like, "No." Oh my God, no. Oh no. So poor there, mate. So poor. But he did create stuff during that game as well. Like he is obviously the captain, and he rose after that and done bits. So I can't be too harsh on him. I'm gonna probably give him. I'm saying I'm not gonna be harsh on him. Then I'm gonna give him a 6.5, to be honest with you. But actually, no, Partey as well. No, I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 because he is a decent player, even though he made that mistake. But like he's our captain at the end of the day. Without him and the likes of him, he ticks. He makes us tick, man. You saw it some of the games when we played without him. Obviously, bear in mind we didn't have him when we played Spurs actually as well, but we beat them. But yeah, they're not really any trouble to us. But when he's in the team, like we seem to click more and more, you know. And yeah, I love him. I absolutely love him. Best decision we made getting him in, and it was a loan as well, you know. To begin with, it was unbelievable.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Marino, I see flurries off of him. Like there was a bit last night where he turned a player and then lost it. Like he's very It's very, you don't know what you're going to get, hot and cold. You don't know what you're actually going to get out of him, and this is the worry. Like, he was fantastic. Bear in mind, in the Euros, etc., he was fantastic. But he hasn't been too great for us, and I'm just hoping that 2025 he can sort of try and prove a point now that he can be the player that we need to sometimes fill in for the Rice role that he's done this season.
Yeah, man. He would have to score against us, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, and of course Jesus. Is he going to be your man of the match? Or you got someone else in mind?
No, definitely not going to be my man of the match at the moment. No, I'm not going to give it to him, man. I'm definitely not going to give it to him. He's, like I say, I love him. I love him when he's in this sort of form, and I really do appreciate what he's doing. And after that injury, when we first signed him, that's when we saw what he was like, and we've seen glimmers since then, But I can't lie, he isn't the player that he was after that injury, and you see little bits of glimmers now, but we still need that player. It seems like every time the media mentions Jesus ain't good enough, all of a sudden he pops up with loads of goals, and it's always near Christmas and Easter. I can't lie to you. It seems to be always them little moments in Easter, Christmas, and then New Year, obviously included in that sort of period as well. And then all of a sudden, it's won't see him now till March, or April, coming like into them sort of forms. But to be honest, done really well last night. Like, he's hit that period of form now. Done it against Palace. Like, all said and do. Like, I do rate him. He's a fantastic player. I'd probably give him a standard, probably about an 8 as well. Decent player. Like, does little bits in games where you sort of think like you're a Brazilian magic man, to be honest with you. But yeah, he's again, you can't always rely on him, and that makes sense.
He's lucky at City though as well, wasn't he? He wasn't consistent.
Yeah, he was always hot and cold. We knew what we were getting. We knew that we weren't getting that sort of goal scoring machine that we've all been asking for since Aubameyang's left, and we still haven't got that, even with Kai Havertz.
Oh, fucking Germans are off. Don't fucking.
See, if he was playing, he would have got a goal last night.
Well, I thought with him out. No, Arsenal. We got no threat there. There's no threat. They ain't got German giraffe, and then fucking all them other lot score. Yeah,
and then bloody Gabriel Jesus scores.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
But yeah, what about Ranieri though? What a baller, man! What a baller.
Oh, mate, I could not lie. This kid is just unbelievable. He made his debut against Hughes at the age of 15. And he's so good, man. Honestly, he's finally been given this chance. Why wasn't he given this chance to shine when Odegaard was injured? I will never know. Mikel, you need to remind us all of that, to be honest with you. But I absolutely love what he's doing. He's showing absolute class moments, and to be honest, we just need him to just keep progressing, keep doing his thing. And I didn't want to start the chant, but I heard that he had college in the morning. Possibly, I don't know whether that's true or not, but it might have. So I was thinking that the last time, obviously, he played was last season, and I think all the Arsenal fans were ending up singing "You've got school in the morning" or something, because he actually bloody did. I think he did actually land on a school night, bless him. But yeah, fantastic player, like quality guy. And yeah, absolute got time, love for the fans as well, man. Like he was magnificent yesterday, and to be honest with you, I'll give him an 8 as well. He's fantastic. Yeah, well done to him.
Fucking Arteta, don't ruin him, eh? Don't want
to. He hasn't ruined many players, Arteta. He hasn't ruined anyone. Yeah, I'm happy. So he hasn't ruined. He got rid of the bad eggs, the Aubameyangs, the Ozils. Like he's got them dusted and got them gone. And yeah, that's what we needed. Like he's had the 5 years, but bear in mind he didn't probably have his team until probably 3 years. This will be the 3rd season that he's properly had his team. So yeah, pressure is on. Pressure is on for him now.
So what are you giving Ranieri then, bro? What mark?
Probably an 8. Yeah, definitely an 8.
8.
I love the kid. He's fantastic.
So not man of the match, but Martinelli could be. Yeah, Martinelli.
No, to be honest, Ranieri will get a 9. He'll be my man of the match. Yeah, Ranieri will be my man of the match.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, good choice. So what do you think of Martinelli then? What would you give him?
Again, hot and cold. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad. You just don't know with him, and that's the thing. Like, I do rate him. I really like him, but it's getting to the point where, to be honest with you, mate, it's going to end up being we've got to get someone in still. Like, we're not going to get them in January. I keep saying this. We're not going to improve on that particular role in January, but that's just my ambition. I want to get someone in for that. Obviously, he's sometimes good, sometimes bad, and yeah, he done well yesterday, to be honest with you. And for that, I'm going to give him a good 7. But if then again, if you guys obviously would have went that second goal up, I can't see him being that shining light. I think it was because we were
Yeah.
on form. I think it was because we were a threat. Other players, obviously, Odegaard, you've got Ethan providing it as well. Jesus, he isn't someone, Martinelli hasn't been that person to pull us out that bad situation this season. And I just hope it improves for him because, like I said, I don't like this. I don't like criticising him, but as you know, I will always like give my comment on the players respectfully but truthfully. And I'm a big fan of him, but I don't know whether he will, if he continues being hot and cold like this. I can see Mikel just cutting ties with him at probably a stage, you know.
Yeah, we'll take him then. Yeah, we'll have him.
He's a ruthless manager, this Mikel, man. Despite, honestly, he's ruthless, and that's what I mean. Like, players like Aubameyang saw how ruthless he was, you know? It was all Mikel's idea to get rid of Aubameyang, which at the time I was fuming. Like, I'm sure there's a video on Oris Talks Football of me literally going mental because of Arteta getting rid of Aubameyang. But, yeah, I sort of see why he did now, and I sort of see why certain things happened. And yeah, to be honest, Martinelli, I don't see us selling him to use. I love him particularly, but I do think if he doesn't sharp up his form, then I do see him going. Yeah, not this season or next, though. No.
Cracker of a finish, though, wasn't it? Great finish.
No, yeah, beauty finish. That's what I mean. Hot and cold, man. That's what I mean. Like he's a fantastic player underneath it. He's a Brazilian. He's got that flair as well. He runs at defenders, which I like to see, but it is hot and cold with him.
Definitely, but yeah, we'd definitely have him if you let him go. But I probably wouldn't be cheap. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, he's one you're talking about coming to us, Trossard. What do you make of him, man? When you come on?
I think it was game really dead and gone by then. I believe he didn't really. I don't know what time he came on. I think he only come on with a bit to go. I didn't really see too much for him.
78th minute he came on.
78th, probably. I can't really give him too high. Then I'll probably give him a 4, 3. I didn't really see him, to be honest with you. He's another one. Like, sometimes he comes on when we need him the most. Like last season, at times he really pulled us. The season that he came in January, before he really got us through some of the stages that we were at there. But now it's seeming like he's wanting to start games. Well, prove to me why you're going to start games. Come on and make me go, oh, that's why I've seen you, like he has done before. But last night wasn't great for him. No.
Yeah, shame really, because I know he's a great player. He is he was at Brighton.
He just ain't showing it, which is a shame.
Yeah, I know, man. It is a shame, but yeah, if he does come to us, if you want to send to us, we'll have him, mate. We don't care. We'll take
mate. If we just get someone, if that's what it is with us, like we'll have to. Obviously, we're probably getting watched by. Well, we're nowhere near FFP, to be honest with you. At the moment, our financials are fine at the minute. But like this is the thing. Like everyone's worried about signing players, about obviously selling stuff, unless you're Manchester City, but. Yeah, with Trossard, if we sell Trossard, it'll be asking price probably about 35, 40 M's. That's what I'd expect.
Well, I think we could afford that, actually.
Yeah, that's what I would take for him. Bear in mind, I can't remember how much. I think we got him quite cheap as well, to be honest.
Yeah. He's a quality player when he's on it, isn't he?
When he's on it, he's fantastic. But like I said, I see, me personally, I'd want him to try and do something, try and find out the reason why he's always hot and cold. But Mikel hopefully could do that and should do that. But like I said, this is just going on from a Mikel ruthless point of view. He will get rid of players who ain't performing.
Yeah, man. What can you tell me about this Cabia? don't know much about him. Is it Caviar?
Caviar. I think he's one of our academy lads. I don't do too much, to be honest, about him. I don't know. I thought, oh yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah, I don't really know too much about him, to be honest. He's one of our academy lads.
All right, okay. So he's sort of making up the team in a way on the bench. And
Obviously we've got a few injuries. I think there was a couple of academies lads just playing on the bench.
Yeah, and Tierney, unfortunately, not going to be there much longer, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm gutted about Tierney. Like I said, man, I love him to bits. That's like, obviously, my old man's a Scotsman, and he's a Rangers fan. So don't get me wrong. When Kieran Tierney was at Celtic, obviously, I'm a little bit of a. I see Rangers. You know, I look at their results at times. Obviously, big win today for them against Celtic. But yeah, Kieran Tierney will probably end up back at Celtic, to be honest, which is it's a real shame. I'm gutted for him. I thought he was really gonna, considering he is Mikel. I believe he is actually a Mikel signing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't worked out for him. Or maybe Unai Emery signed him. Mikel obviously carried him on. But yeah, decent player for my eyes. But yeah, he's gonna end up leaving. But it's gonna be a fair, pretty bid. But he's only got 12 months now on his contract after this summer. I believe it comes down to the last 12 months.
Yeah, we need a quality left back, by the way. I just wish we could get him, but I don't think we will. So I just think it'd be too much.
Yeah, I think he'll head back up to Scotland. I can't lie, mate.
Yeah. Which would be a shame because we could do left back like him, but then again, he does get injuries as well. So we know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing that has probably let down his Arsenal career. To be honest with you, the injuries, which has probably paid the price. That's probably why Mikel has had to get other left backs in, and in the end, replaced him.
Yeah. But what about moving on to Uncle Ben's nephew, Rice?
Oh, Rice. Rice, incredible, man. I love him to bits. Dex, I can't give him that much of a big rating because I don't know how much he really played. What time did he come on?
78th as well.
Yeah, 78, probably a standard 5, quality player. I do love Rice, man. Like he's just fantastic. He's real leadersman, like real proper good lad as well. Proper plays for the team. Always put 100% in. And to be honest with you, mate, 100 mil for him, looking quite cheap, to be fair.
Yeah, man, that is a lot of money still, but yeah, well, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, a great player, but sometimes he goes missing. I think whenever I've seen him,
he does sometimes, which that's why obviously Partey seems to play some of the games as well. I think that's why they rotate quite a bit as well, other than when Partey is obviously left back. But yeah, Rice, quality guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What about Binchenko?
Should have been sold in the summer again. Yeah. We invested in a so-called left back in Calafiori, which obviously is a decent player, but yeah, he shouldn't be used in the left back position right now. But he did all right last night. Zinchenko, yeah, he should have been sold, bad. I'm disappointed again and again when I watch him, but he didn't really do too much last night. I think he come on quite late in the game, but yeah, probably a standard probably 4-3, something like
that. Yeah, I agree. Kirill, nothing special, is he? He's got a great
he plays sometimes good, sometimes shit, pretty much. Same with him. Like sometimes you're gonna get a fantastic game out of him. I think it was Spurs we played. One of the big boys, actually. I think it might have been actually Chelsea. Speaking of Chelsea, I've already won him quite a lot today. But he was fantastic. And he really plays well at times, but then sometimes he's just not good enough, you know? So I do expect he'll continue playing, but like I say, rotational, you know?
Jorginho came on for a little while as well.
Yeah, the old grandpa. Big up Jorginho, man. I like him. I really do. I think he's a decent player. Obviously coming from the Chelsea retirement home.
Yeah.
And joining us. So big up to him, obviously coming from them. But yeah, he's a good lad. But yeah, he's probably going to be leaving at the end of the season. I believe that his contract's out in the summer as well.
All right. Yeah. Neto's already had many games, has he?
He ain't even played a game so far. He's on something about 50k or something a week, and yeah, he hasn't even bloody played a game for us. I don't think he will, mate. He was he's cup tied for the Carabao Cup. We've got obviously Liverpool in the we've got Man United in the FA Cup this month. So I doubt he's going to play in that. I reckon Raya will start that. If Mikel's got any ambition to win us a trophy this season, then he will start David Raya in goal for the FA Cup. So yeah, I didn't really see. Obviously, it's a loan deal, so who knows? We might end up buying him for like a couple of mil at the end. But I don't see too much in this guy. To be honest, he's a good player. Done really well at Bournemouth. But they've got a new lad now who seems to be doing decent for them, hence they let him come on loan to us.
Yeah, and don't play.
Exactly.
Not playing. Yeah. But last one, good one for the last is Lewis Skelly.
Oh, again, 18 years of age. I absolutely love this guy, man, and I'm gonna say this now. He's such a good lad, and to be honest with you, I remember going to some of the Arsenal under 21 games and that, and reserve games, etc., and seeing this guy time and time out. He's just a fantastic player, and to be honest, seven for me. Even though he only come on. I can't remember how long did he come on for. 78th. No, 78th. Yeah, for 78th minute, probably about 6. I could see he's a fantastic player, and even though he's not playing in left back, he's got the guts to take on players, not just obviously against you guys, but he showed it when he started the game, the last one. He's got that guts to go on and take on players, etc. And I love him to bits, man. He's going to be a proper, hopefully, top quality player as well.
Yeah, man. So that wraps it up. What do you make the performance overall? The summary. What would you say about it, Mason?
To be honest with you, mate, you guys really could have took advantage of scoring first, and it was disappointing to see. The atmosphere was so good, as you know, I was there, and as you were as well, and the atmosphere was so good. The music was great, proper nice atmosphere, intimidating without being like horrible. It ain't a horrible thing to say. It is very intimidating place to go at times, and yeah, as soon as you guys scored, I thought, here we go again. But it wasn't all there. It wasn't meant to be, and it's disappointing. Obviously, I'm happy, I'm okay with the score, but yeah, it was a real probably a missed opportunity from you guys in terms of going 1-0 up, and then obviously us getting back into the game. You guys could have easily gone that second goal. Obviously, even with Raya's like off the lines thing, even before that, you guys were looking like you could have done it. You know, you could have caused us a real problem, but. Yeah, man, like I keep saying, bro, you guys will be fine, man. Like, on the real, you guys keep your heads up, man. You guys are a great club, great set of fans as well. Everyone's so good down there. Everyone's so friendly. The beer's great. The food's great as well. So, you know, and it was a decent night. And I even when we went there, even when I first went there, because last season I went, the season you got promoted I went, and then obviously this season. And all 3 times, even when we got beat, the first time when you guys come up, fans are lovely, despite all the banter you guys threw at me. It was very sad walking out of the bag. You know what I mean? It was very, very time sadness right there. But every single time I've been to your ground and seen you lot like with against the Arsenal, you guys have always made us feel welcome. So I appreciate you for that, lad, and obviously your fans as well. Great, thank you all for. The hospitality as well was fantastic. Burgers were top point, mate. Honestly, lovely stuff.
Not as expensive as yours, eh? The old Emirates,
mate. To be honest, our ground's an absolute rip-off. I'm not going to discuss the season ticket price, but Jesus me, you could look into it, mate. We're well over what we're paying. You know, like, it is crazy what we're doing at the Emirates. So it's lovely to go to a place that is nice and has got the decent ground. It's a lovely ground to go, man. Not one of the worst places to go in the Premier League. I'd rate your ground real high up in the grounds that I've gone, to be honest. You're much better than Old Trafford, you know. The old toilet, I went there last season, mate. Honestly, there was floods going on. the famous OT water fountain was in full effect.
Yeah, man. The fucking rats droppings or whatever now. They got mice droppings.
I know they've got rats. I can't wait until to go to that away game this year. Whoa, hey! I can't wait for that.
Used to be the theatre of dreams, eh? Yeah.
I know, no, it's the theatre of nightmares for them lot having to go there every week. I do feel sorry for them, but most of them, obviously, most of them watch it from home anyway, London boys, isn't they? So, London United, eh? You know what I mean? That's what I say.
Yeah, not many of the supporters are actually in Manchester, are they? No.
Not at all, mate. I can't lie. Even Manchester City, with all harsh things on City, there are a lot more Manchester-based people in Manchester for City fans than there is United. Trust me. A lot of them come back on the train with us Gooners when we come back on the train.
Oh, right. Who would you say is the best lot of supporters you've met going around?
The best on the road, I'd have to say.
Friendliest.
Like the atmosphere?
Yeah, and friendliest and whatever.
Friendliest, I would say. I'd say the Geordies. The Geordies are fucking hilarious, blood. They know how to drink as well, mate. Like if you get battered up there, you
know, with their guts hanging out it with the
mate. If you get beat up at Geordies, mate, they are so friendly, lad. Honestly, they are lovely people as well. The old Geordies, like big up every single time. I didn't. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get up there this year for the game. I wasn't able to do it, but parenthood obviously gets in your way now to go to all the away games. But no, the Geordies are just a fantastic place. Most intimidating. I can't lie. It has to be, for me personally, it has to be a European side. So when I went to one of the many ones was Bayern Munich ground, that is very intimidating. The fans, the police make you feel like you're very small. The ultras there are quite decent. And also, where was it? I think it was in Spain where we got held and it was just horrendous. I think it might have been Barcelona at the Nou Camp. This was before they've obviously changed it now, haven't they? They've had like a massive. I don't even think it's finished yet, to be honest. I don't even know. But yeah, before that Nou Camp, Nou Camp was very, very hard to obviously hear in there as well because there's so much noise because it's so big, but also like the actual getting there and doing, they're just my intimidation games, to be honest. I presume there's definitely a lot more worse games you can go to. I know my mate has been to quite a lot in Portugal and he says some of them are quite nightmares. Some of the games in Italy as well. I went to the Milan. It wasn't even Milan versus Arsenal, to be honest. It was Milan versus Inter, like a Milan derby, and that was very, very hectic. Lucky I was in, obviously, a decent fan group between us and that. But yeah, that was very intimidating. But yeah, I'd say them two. Obviously, there's Celtic, Rangers. They're quite intimidating grounds to go to as a away fan as well. I haven't actually been to either of them as a away fan, but I know many of my United pals who have been down there have always said, Tottenham pals who have been down there as well have always said, yeah, Ibrox, very tough place to go. Celtic Park, very, very tough place to go as well. But yeah.
Yeah, man. But great to have you on, Mason. You're welcome back anytime, bro. Anytime you want to come back for anything, man.
Thank you so much for having me, bro. I know I've been saying that I've been coming on. Things have obviously got in the way, but I'm so happy to come on. And man.
This is a lot later than I was going to come on, let's put it that way. And I've gone over an hour now, and I didn't think I'm going to be doing this. Well, it's been great to have your company, man, and you know a lot of everything about football.
Mate, I love my football. That's the one thing I love my football.
You got some knowledge there, man. Brilliant. And
thank you very much. So have yourself, mate. You passion.
Whenever you want. I mean, I'm just going to obviously get. Do you want to shout the socials out, man? You haven't actually got a channel.
So
have you got a channel?
On Instagram. At the moment, I'm on Instagram. It is MK the Don. So literally just below there, you'll see MK the Don with the 1-4. Obviously, I normally do have my camera on. Don't worry, I'm not Sol Campbell in disguise. I do have a face,
Yeah,
but I'm
doesn't matter.
outside at the moment, and it's
Oh,
very dark, so you guys would not be able to see me. My phone lighting's really bad as well, but yeah, MK the Don 14. That's my Instagram, and yeah, I don't really do YouTube, but Oris Talks Football, I'm also a co-host on there, so
yeah,
same as Mr. B comes on as well. I'll be on
yeah,
there more this year as well, but I'm hopefully going to be doing more things on Instagram and YouTube this year for myself as well.
yeah. Cool, man. Cool. You ever thought about doing your own channel?
Yeah, I used to have my own channel, but it is MK the Don. I think the 14's on the end as well, but I don't really post on there no more. I've since obviously stopped
All
that
right.
and just doing my own thing, more appearing on other people's channels, to be honest.
Yeah, man. I think you kill it, man, doing your own channel because you know lots, man, and I think you could do a really good one. You know, I mean,
No, I appreciate that.
did you actually do one before or not? Did you actually have one?
Yeah, I had one. I had one going before with AFC Flair.
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
no.
and him done one for a bit.
Oh, cool. Yeah. You should get one going again, mate. Get it going again.
Yeah, I've had a lot of 2024 was a lot of different things going on, so I couldn't really continue my channel. But I'm hoping to get something out this year again.
Yeah, man. You definitely should. But yeah. Anyway, follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182, and subscribe to Mr. B Hive of Football Chat. Mr. B chats England cricket, guys. You know, get my subs up again. I'm still only on 109 on this channel. I can't believe why.
Mate, I can't believe it. Keep on smashing it, though. You're fantastic, man.
Cheers, bro. But I don't know. I just know what's going on. Well, I've lost. I was about nearly 120 odd at one stage, and they all seem to go. I'm only on about 24 on the cricket, but I want that to go up this year. I really want that to go, take off that channel. And this actually my first full year I done last year on this channel. So, been going since when was it? A couple of years ago I started on here.
I'll keep on smashing it, man. I know things take their time, you know. I know a
Yeah.
lot of YouTubers whose channels have just went from like obviously not too much and then just going from there to just rocketing, you know. So keep on the hustle, man. You're doing well. A lot of people would have quit by now, like me. I quit YouTube quite a few times.
Yeah, but I need to keep going, man, because I'm only like not many other bees channels about, and I'm only sort of one of the rare few, man. So
Yeah, keep it going, man. You need a voice. Like the bees need a voice. Obviously, we've got fucking AFC TV, so at least you guys ain't got none of that at the moment.
no, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep it going, bro. But anyway, it's been really great. We got over 1 hour. It's 1 hour 48. But it's been brilliant, and thanks to everyone. There weren't many in the live chat, but thanks to the people that were in there. Thanks for your support. Everyone as usual. Got more content to come. Got obviously the preview for the Southampton one. Hopefully it'll be our first away win and first 3 points away, which would be great. Only got 2 points so far away from home, and we've got to get back to it now, lads. Come on, get that sting back because it's gone. It seems to disappear. But if we get it back against Southampton, that'd be great. And 3 points there to take to City when we have City at home. Be a tougher one, and Liverpool, of course, but also Plymouth in between that. We should get through. Love it if we could. A good cup run, be great.
Yeah, and magical the FA Cup. Anyone can win it, man. Even like anyone can win the FA Cup. That's the beauty of it. You just got to go out there and do it. Even my non-league side was in the FA Cup at one point. Bear in mind, we got knocked out very, 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 very early on.
What's your team again, Mason?
We are Brentwood. Yeah.
Brentwood, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Where are they? Are they in the league or anything?
They are in the Premier Science, way down, like literally, like way after, like where #United are playing.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, like them levels. Like they are like the 6th or 5th tier of English football or something low. low.
Yeah, no worries, man. It's good. It don't matter where you play, what sort of league, you know.
It's a good wee team.
Playing, isn't it? About the fun of it and whatever. It's not about winning all the time, winning all the trophies, which we know we don't. So
exactly, mate. Trust me on that one. Well, I'm leaving at the end of this season, so this is my last one. So I'll be giving up.
oh right, that's a shame, man. It's a shame.
I'm getting too old for that.
You're never too old, man. Don't say
Oh
that.
God, don't. It's just mate, getting shouted at. Non-league, you can hear every single little thing as well. You know, like every single thing that
You're
gets
not
shouted at you.
You're in your 20s, aren't you? You in your 20s or what?
I'm almost 30. Well,
Yeah,
I'm nearly 30 something.
yeah, man. So that's still young, man. That's still young. So
Yeah, I know. I should be still in my prime, but
you know.
well, let's just say this. I got a yellow card the last time I played because some fan was actually giving it back to me. So giving it to me, and I turned around and called him a little, "See you next Tuesday," and let's leave it at that. So I got in trouble for that.
Yeah, man. I bet. Yeah, yeah, man. Oh God. Oh, so you're in the shit there, man. But
Yeah, it is what it is.
but no worries, bro. And as I say, great to have you on, and thanks to everyone else. And for the time being, though, we're going to bounce, and I'll see you for the next one. Cheers, guys.
Appreciate that, mate. See you guys all soon.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.